Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile. I noticed when
Can't
I was
see why
back
I'd
in
want to do
town
that
here
here.
that we have a conversation with Grigor that we have to have, so let's talk to him.
The Gemling Queen? She's... impossible. How did she survive? Why is she not one of the Undying? No. No, these questions can wait. There's a more pressing one. Is she safe from the Ebony Legion? You've been busy. With the spool back where it belongs, the ribbons should be able to keep the Ebony Legion at bay. We've both seen what they can do to a man. Whether you were saving your own skin or thinking of others, it matters little to me. You succeeded where I did not. You have stood in the presence of the Gemling Queen. I can only hope to meet her in my nightmares. Despite everything else you've done, to let piety live is to threaten the existence of every living thing on this continent. Look to the west of Gravisius's camp. You'll find piety in the Lunaris temple, cowering behind her desecrations.
Well, I guess that's the next place we have to go to, the Lunaris Temple.
The Eternals revered sun and moon as the two eyes of their god. The right eye judging Solaris, the left eye merciful Lunaris. I can't imagine that god being overly merciful when she finds out what piety's been doing in her temple.
Oh yeah, I can imagine defiling
Goodbye.
a temple of a god's not a good idea. Let's talk to
Hello.
Clarissa, she's got some things to say too.
You find a high enough spot and you can see the Lunaris temple over the river, at the western edge of the city. Since the blackguards arrived, the clouds above that temple have been stained with the blackest of smoke. You can see it sometimes when the westerly blows. It stinks worse than death. Gravisius dined with us once. This was before my father's gambling debts caught up with him. I dined with him again in Theopolis prison the night before my exile. He wasn't so polite that time. Thank you. That's one memory I can now put to rest. I know. So strange that stone and metal should move and live as you and I. Still, I read that Titus's sculptors used to soften their materials with thaumatic sulfite, a byproduct of gem refining. It's the only connection that I can fathom between the cataclysm and the living sculptures of San.
That would make sense and
careful.
explain why the statues move around. Let's see, does
Happy
anyone
to
else
share
have
my
things to
hard-earned
say
wisdom.
here? Oh, he's got something to say about Vagan.
I have never heard a man waste so many words on saying nothing. Vagan is a linguistic mass murderer, yet put a sword in his hand and he becomes a disturbingly efficient communicator.
It's kind of a little offbeat respect
is
there.
it?
Let's listen to Matamoa. She's got lots to say.
Dominus's Ebony Legion arrived from Oriath a couple of full moons ago. Now the blackguards scour San like hungry maggots on a carcass. What are they looking for? Only that which is best left unfound. Clarissa will weep for Tolman. She must. The cloud is darkest before the rain. Hagen is a man of many claims, and those claims seldom dance harmoniously together. A lie is a death sentence in Ngamakanui, so I was raised a daughter of truth. Hagen is a son of self-interest. He's no warrior nor spirit singer. He's a Korangi. I don't know the right word in Oriathan, but in Karui it means he who wins wars with false promises.
That sounds like Hargan.
Grigor straddles two worlds, one foot planted on this soil, one in the dirt of spirit and shadow. When you speak with him, be sure to know from which world his words arise. It's an often told story among the Karui, how Vol of Thebris bent his knee to my ancestor King Kaum, and promised freedom in return for war. While Vol raised his Purity Rebellion in the heart of the Empire, Kaum took Lord Lion-Eye's head and the southern coast all the way to the Siren's Cove. It was the greatest conquest the Karui had ever seen. Citizens of San that was. The Undying have been around for hundreds of years. Left to their own devices, they're likely to survive for hundreds more. Still, they're not immune to mortality's touch. They can be killed with some difficulty.
Man, this is just like a terrible place to live.
There's still prey out there, an overreaching witch floundering out of her depth. Happy hunting, Makoru.
Yeah, I'm still the shark. That's awesome.
Kalakura.
What's up,
Go
Hardin?
with
How you
Kal.
doing?
I can't imagine what that poor bastard's been through. It's a miracle Gregor hasn't completely lost his mind. Granted, he's lost one or two pieces along the way, but there's still plenty that's worth listening to. Stay out of the shadows. They bite.
Good advice.
You've done for Gravicius. If only I could get word to that lad I smuggled away from the General's wife at the time. The good widow would need a sympathetic shoulder to cry on.
Alright, well that's Gravicius. You got anything to say, Navaldi? Or are these just the prophecies that I have right now? I think these are the
Fate
prophecies I
awaits
have
you.
right now. Oh, no, hold on, okay.
Welcome. I have not heard of such a cult, nor have I seen visions of them. But if you say you witnessed their presence in Rayclass, then I believe you. Be careful. If they can avoid the gaze of the Seeing Stone, then they may be beyond the grasp of even the Mother of Death. And that is truly something to fear.
Stuff about cultists, I guess.
Wisdom and knowledge are not one and the same. The Queen's thirst for learning was unending. As she tore through the pages of countless tomes, her knowledge grew, and her wisdom slipped away, buckling beneath the weight of insanity.
Oh, those didn't turn gray, so does she have more to say?
I
Nope,
have not
that's the
heard.
same stuff. Okay, I can invite her to my hideout, but I think I'll leave that for now. I don't think there's anyone else to talk to here except for Leo up here. So let's go see if he's got anything to say about current
Nice
events.
day for it.
Oh, he sure does.
Eternals would travel from far and wide to see the spectacles of San Arena. The gemling diva Kalissa gave her final performance in there for Emperor Chittus himself. Legend has it, on that same day, the first gemling legionnaire cut through 4 Ezomite warriors in less time than it would have taken Kalissa to sing a single bar. It's seen more artists of war and of culture than any other place in the whole of Rayclass. Whatever becomes of this land, I'm going to make damn sure of one thing. San Arena will continue to celebrate the spirit of glory. God knows, we all need a bit of glory in a place like this. Varici's a backstabbing ponce with delusions of grandeur. I had a gutsful of his type back in Oriath. Now they're turning up in Rayclass. There goes the neighborhood. I don't mind admitting that Katarina scares me bloody rigid. Can't say I understand her obsession with the deceased, but it's not for me to tell anyone how to run their life, or death for that matter. Tora's a pussycat. Scratch her belly and she's all purrs. Pull her tail and she'll have your eyes out before you can blink. Vagan and I go way back. Even faced each other in the arena a few times in our younger days. He's not a bad bloke. It's just that I wish he'd been understanding enough to set up shop in some other part of Rayclass. It's not the competition I mind. It's the evening chinwags that get to me. A man likes to get a word in now and then. Never been one to believe in God myself, but damned if I'm going to tell Elrion that. Just in case I'm wrong, you see. A good fighter always knows where the exits are. Haku's a bit on the intense side for my liking. It worries me when a man can't see the funny side of life. Makes him real dangerous.
Lots of interesting stuff to
Always
say
a
on all the
pleasure.
other masters there. I like that about all these characters. Well, as you can see, I went to check out the, what was it called? The Labyrinth Ascendancy plaque to see if I was, like, revealed anything new to look at and show you guys. And it ended up opening this door to the Aspirants Plaza, and it says, complete the Labyrinth. So, I think that's what I'm going to do for this episode. And I don't know how long this is going to take, but let's see. I don't know if this is like a bonus dungeon or something I'm supposed to do later or do now. I have no idea what to expect. But This is, after all, the Ascendancy trials, so I am expecting there to be possibly some traps.
You stand before the gates of the Lord's Labyrinth. Within these walls, the Lady of Justice doth preside. She shall weigh your mind in one hand, your heart in the other. Should she find you wanting, death shall be your sentence. Should she find you worthy, you will be given the loyalty and love of an empire. The Lord's Labyrinth awaits you. Choose wisely, strike quickly, trust completely. And may you find the ending that you deserve.
Okay, that was a lot more exposition than I was expecting. Let's turn on Herald of Ash here, and wow, okay. So, this is like some kind of super dungeon or something. I really don't know what I'm getting myself into right now. Let's touch the bronze plaque here.
The just goddess presides over us all. The future of the Empire rests in her even hands.
Okay. Man, I'm kind of tripping right now. There's like a skull right there, and I don't really know what that means. It's a door. Let's open the door.
The goddess is watching.
The goddess is watching. Okay, estate walkways. I'm so out of it right now, guys. I have no idea what we're about to get into here. I'm kind of scared, because this is talking about like choices and making sure you find the path that you want to take and ending at the right place, choices and yada yada. I'm kind of worried that I'm going to screw something up. I really hope I'm not messing something up right now. What's current location? Right here. Okay, so there's two pathways to go from here. Is that the case? Alright, let's head up here and see what's going on. Oh, got a little bit of frame rate stopping there. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's touch this.
In the impressionable youth of my reign, I was encouraged to believe in the precious nature of my imperial blood. The divine claret, as one fool of a courtier would repeat with tiresome regularity. Unfortunately, my divine claret refused to pour from one cup to another. Try as I might, with a lovely procession of young and ever dutiful wives, my noble seed simply would not sprout. Who then to choose as my worthy successor? With the candidates on hand either mediocre at best or maniacal at worst, I found myself in quite the quandary. That's when fortune took me by the hand and led me to a forgotten tome on a forgotten shelf in the quietest corner of Sarn Library. A tome entitled Ancient Traditions of Asmerian Ascendancy. The rest, one might say, is history.
Huh. Well, I don't know why you would make a plaque talking about your inability to have a son, but I don't know. I mean, that seems like something you would reserve for like a book or something. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't like talk to people about stuff like that. Like, not anything related to what I'm talking about. Just that it's a plaque. It's an inscription on like this bronze statue. It just seems like out of place for that specific text. But yeah, interesting that he's talking about Asmerian ascendancy. So maybe there's some kind of magic way that he chose a successor for the Empire. Like maybe what's this? Fire Nova Mine. Cool. Maybe like he found like a body to use and like transferred his spirit to the next person or something so that he could continue his own reign through infinite bodies. I don't know if that's what it's talking about, but pretty interesting. Kind of like that stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I thought that he was going to be the guy who was like before Chittis. He might be. That name sounds familiar. The Izaro. I don't know about his last name because I haven't really been paying too much attention to all the different... Well, I've been paying attention to the names, but there's just like so many of them. And I'm trying to keep it up and keep it straight, but having a little bit of trouble. You guys know more of the story. Feel free to enlighten me because it's really cool. It's really, really cool. Alright, we have a different looking area coming up here, and I hear saw blades and I see their inscriptions on the floor. So, This is what I thought we were gonna run into, with some traps. But I hope that I'm going the right area here. Fire penetration support. That sounds pretty good. What's that do? Supported skills penetrate 18% fire resistance. That seems nice. Shock Nova. That also seems nice. Oh, that was my totem. Okay, I was like, what was that? Scroll of Wisdom here. Should we go down through the saw blades? Yeah, I suppose we'll go. Can I go in here? No? Oh, there we go. I had to walk right there. Alright, well, nothing too interesting right there. I hope I didn't miss something. But let's keep moving forward. I really have no idea what I'm getting myself into, but I'm scared that I'm gonna like hit a point of no return or something. I wonder if you only get one death in this area or something like that. Take these guys. I like these giant skeletons though. Ooh, that's a trap. That's a trap. That is a big trap, and I didn't see it coming. I'm gonna teleport past that. Thank you very much. Geez, that thing was just so slow I never saw it move, so I didn't actually know that it did move. Wipe this guy out. Just completely missing him. There we go. Nothing too crazy. A locked door. I don't want to touch that in case it's like choose one, use a key. Okay, here's current location is still the same. Okay, and then there's a passage. Okay. So this seems to be one of the ends of this area. I wonder if there's another end to this area. I feel like I'm going to keep exploring here. If it takes me a while and I don't find anything cool, or I don't know, it seems like we're back to the original style of area here. I might end up cutting some of this out because I don't know how big this area is going to be. And I don't know really what I'm getting myself into, because it shows like current location as like this is the first part of a long series of events about to come up. We got some golems here, such a chest, and just go nuts. Pretty easy. I still feel like maybe I'm over leveled for this stuff. What level are these guys? I don't even think it tells me. I can't see it if it does. Maybe I'm not paying close attention. But yeah, it looks like this is just going to be like another side to this area. Maybe nothing super interesting over here. Let's see. More Undying. Of course. There's always more Undying. Just going to run past those guys. I just want to see what's in the far corner here. If anything. Oh, look, it's like another side that's just like the other one, but this is the mansion at Atrium, which again, we are here. Okay, I don't know which one to pick, but since I'm here, let's go in this one. Is this gonna say like current location has now moved to the next one? And can we go back? Can we explore all the areas? Because I'm down to explore all the areas. Gold door, silver key. You are here. Okay. I don't know what that means. Does that mean I'm gonna have to go back? Ooh, we got fire here. Oh, it's off right now. Let's teleport. Always gonna abuse the teleports because they are super useful. Elementals. Oh man. Alright, well this seems just kind of like more of the last area here. With like maybe a slight variation in enemy types. Oh, and there's... What's up with these locked doors? Doors locked. There's a silver chest in there. Okay, and there's levers. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. Can I teleport? Oh yeah, teleporting. That's the way to get it done. Boop, boop. This is going to be a shortcut into this... Nope, still a locked door. There was a locked door in the last area too, I have to remember that. Because maybe I missed some treasure. Boop. Just get past all that nonsense. Don't want to deal with any of that. Is this just like another way into that room but with a locked door as well? Oh, no. This one is actually unlocked. Okay. So maybe you just have to find the alternate paths into everything. It's a shadow axe with like 4 sockets there. Oh, not all of them are linked though. What's this lever do? Oh, that opens the doors. There's a silver chest here. Just touch it.
Where there's a silver key, there must be a silver door.
Oh, okay. Oh, I wonder if you need to find like the right key for the right... Ooh, I screwed that up. The right key for the right door to like get the best exit to the labyrinth. Is that what it's talking about? Like explore all the areas and find the... Oh, it said that this area was linked back in the current location to the other area too, so I wonder if I can go back that way and explore that area. Alright, well, I'm just going to cut until we find interesting things, or else this is going to end up being a ridiculously long episode. So I will see you guys in wherever I find anything. Alright, well, on my adventures here, I found a poem.
The son of Esamir met the son of Zan upon the road to the imperial throne. The Eternal offered his cunning, his eyes and ears bought and paid for. The Esamite offered his strength, his sword, earned in the arena. A pact was forged, with the labyrinth as witness. 2 men separated by blood, 2 men bound by hope. 2 men, and only 1 emperor.
Sounds like maybe this was like a conquest to be decided as like who the next leader would be. Maybe that's what this is all about, and that's why that inscription is in this place, because it's like the right to determine the next leader. But anyway, after I found that poem, I found a golden door.
Quite so enticing as a locked door.
I need a golden key for it. So, I also found the end to this area over here, but what I need to do is not go this way actually. I just wanted to show you that golden door up there, because hopefully we'll find a golden key. But it looks like the path to the area before this one, I'll show you here, right here, is right here. This is the Sanatorium Passage, which I think was the name of the other area we could have gone to from the first area. So yeah, that's sorry for the long-winded explanation, but that's where we're sitting now. And we're heading into the Sanatorium Passage, which looks insanely terrifying. Or with alchemy and armor scrap right off the bat, though. I ain't gonna complain. Well, this is an interesting area. Definitely different than the last one. So we got a tormented guy right here. Let's see if I can just wipe him out real fast. These guys always like to run away. So it's oh shoot, that was a trap. I gotta move out of that before I get wiped out here. Holy, this is gonna be a little bit more tough of an area because I didn't see that trap coming at all. I'll watch the floor a lot here. Anyway, as per the last area, I think I'm just gonna cut until I find anything cool for you guys. So see you in a second. Well, I ran through this little area that had a locked door, but I ran through the other side, all the traps, and I found this mysterious dark shrine. So let's click on that.
Potent little gift from our primitive past.
Ooh, you're cursed, you take more elemental damage? Oh no, that's not good. Okay, well I'll see you. I'm heading back to the mansion one now, because all I found in this place was a silver key, so I did find it. So I'm going back here, and I'll see you when I find the exit. We'll get to the exit for this place. Alright, here we are at the Sepulchre Annex. I hope I said that correctly. And yeah, we'll see what's in this area. It seems like maybe we're about halfway through now, so what's in here? A gold key. Okay, so we can get the gold key from here, go back there, and get to the second exit, I think, is maybe past the gold door? I don't know, we'll have to find out. So we got some skeletal mages here, and a locked door right off the bat, so I'll have to find the alternate entrance to that place. We have a switch here. Oh, that's probably going to be some stuff to like stop and start these traps, isn't it? Oh yeah, that one's gonna let it go past, and then I can lock it back there again. Is that how that works? Is that gonna prevent it from moving forward? Nope, still comes this way, but ends up stuck here again. Great. Alright, well, I'm gonna make my way through all these traps and shenanigans, and I'll see you guys when I find cool stuff. Alright guys, I made it to the golden chest.
There's a golden key. There must be a golden door.
There sure is. So now I can head all the way back to this side over here. As you can see, it was quite a long adventure going through all this entire area to get back through. I missed a little spot there, but I don't think I really missed anything, since this area just seems to be entirely to keep a golden key away from me, so I can go back to this place, open the golden door, which we'll do right now, and that loaded nice and quickly for us. Oh, down here. And hopefully the golden door either leads to treasure or another area, because it looks like there's another path that I have in this area.
Dawn, golden with possibility.
And there we go, we opened a door with the golden key. That's pretty exciting. Alright, put my thing down, since these guys are throwing elemental damage at me, and I should have just teleported at them. I wonder, do the traps hurt these guys? I'm not sure if they do. But I am thankful that I can just be like, whoop, alright, cross the way now. Ooh, that's gonna ignite my poor totem on fire. Let's see if I can take that thing out though. Okay, cool, so you can take out those enemy generators. And look at that, the aspirant's trial. So let's head into here and see what's in this area. So far, all the areas have just had keys and stuff, so...
Oh, the weary traveler draws close to the end of the path.
Oh, I guess this is getting close to the end. Let's listen to this inscription.
The Azmeri were the first culture known in history to use trials of strength, wisdom, and spirit to select its chieftains. The first Lord's trial was a rough-hewn maze festooned with wild animals and brutal traps, crafted to test aspiring Azmerian leaders' body, mind, and soul. In conquering the adversities of the maze, a champion proved they were capable of bearing the crushing burden of chieftainship. The first trials were simple contraptions reflecting simple times. As the Azmerian civilization grew in number and complexity, so did the trials, from treacherous mazes to bewildering labyrinths. Alas, there are no surviving descriptions of the labyrinth that tested and proved the worth of Viruso Prima Imperialis. I imagine it was quite something to behold.
Yeah, I could imagine watching your next emperor go through a trial like this would just be awesome. It'd just be super dangerous watching all the other people go through and just get wiped out. Oh, we have a little stash opportunity here. I did get like a gem box, so let's go ahead and throw these into my mess of an inventory right now. I got a slower projectile support and a fork support there. I don't really know if those are good or not, but they looks kind of interesting to play with maybe. I don't know. But yeah, this is my mess of an inventory. I really need a better management system. I know there's one of those sales for the stash tabs going on right now, but I don't know. I figure I'll come up with a solution later at some point. Let's deposit that. Make you guys watch my inventory management. Okay. Well, I think that's everything. Oh man, I'm so out of room. Let's just put it there, whatever. I'll deal with it later. It's not always going to look like this, so people that hate this stuff, I apologize. Oh, I got one more. Okay. Okay, time to move on the adventure. I'll deal with that stuff later. So yeah, here's the next part. Door. Stairs.
When one defiles the effigy, one defiles the Emperor.
Oh lordy, is this a fight? That looks like a fight. Who's that? Who is that? Who are these people? Why are we battling? Conduit of Storms, Aizaru? So that's the Emperor himself.
Your determination.
Oh lordy. Oh lordy, who is even in here? Are these like things I can destroy? Do I touch it? Touched it. Something happened. Conduit of Flames. Oh gosh, that's so much damage. Holy smokes, I gotta use my ballista here. Conduit of Flames, do I touch it? I touched it. I should be using, oh my gosh, so much damage. What does it do when I touch
Claim
this?
your inheritance.
Claim my inheritance? Frost? I have a weakness to the elements. Oh gosh, this is so dangerous. He does so much damage. Oh my gosh, guys, this is insane. Am I like supposed to use one at a time? Oh gosh, he took me out.
Too quickly, the fall
Is that the end of it? Do I not get to try again? Or do I have to start all over? Oh, that really sucks. I got wiped out. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It says complete the labyrinth is still my quest. Does that put me back in the same one? Oh my gosh, it's all fresh. Oh my gosh,
the just goddess presides over us all.
Oh.
The future of the Empire rests
this is the estate path. Now this is a whole new one. Okay, well I'm gonna see you guys when I get back to the end of this. Alright guys, well I just accidentally got through that fight with Aizaru there where he accidentally got to half health and turns out it was a mini-boss. So yeah, the passage changed in between my attempts, so I've been working through it. So yeah, I haven't found anything else really cool. It's been tough so far, but I will see you guys when I find anything else interesting. Alright, looks like we have another poem here. Let's give it a read.
The Ezomite and the Eternal took their rest in the lee of Strife's gale and remembered the travelled road. Beast and fiend had fallen and bled to the Ezomite's sword, swift and true. Trap and trial had risen and succumbed to the Eternal's wits, quick and shrewd. Two men had cried their triumph, a warrior and his guide, whilst other ascendants echoed their pride with anguish and agony.
Ooh, poem's getting darker. Alright, well, I'll see you when I find something else interesting. Alright, I've made it to the next aspirant's trial, so I'm gonna level up my gems here and let's listen to the inscription.
The Asmeri were consummate survivors. They had to be, having been sired in the most inhospitable range of mountains in all of Rayclast. Unfortunate, some might say. I do not. I believe it was the making of them, and of us, their descendants. So it is no wonder that they developed the Lord's trial. With survival being a moment-by-moment concern, that harried people grew to understand power quite intimately. Strong leadership is able to bridge the chasm between existence and extinction. Poor leadership might see an entire tribe vanish into that same chasm. When the Asmeri descended from their mountains to conquer the fecund lands of central Rayclast, they thrived and multiplied with utmost alacrity in those more forgiving climes. For is it not poverty that teaches us how we might excel in times of plenty?
Well, that's very true. Well, that's the inscription for this area, and I don't think I have too much to put in my stash this time. Just deposit my orbs and scrolls and stuff. There we go. That's mostly everything. Yeah, that's all I really picked up. I'll throw those in there too. And might as well go boop boop. You can see I've been collecting flasks. I don't really know if that's a good thing to do, but I've been doing it. So let's jump into the next level of the trial here.
As efficient as those he
This is
commands.
going to be the same kind of... So let's get this Lieutenant of the Bow here. Oh my gosh, he's much stronger. Oh my gosh, he's an actual enemy this time. Oh, wow. Alright, let's take the Emperor. The Emperor looks like he's possessed by the spirit that holds the judgment things. She's got two scales in her hands. Oh gosh. Alright, we gotta be very careful here. Very, very careful, because all this stuff is extremely terrifying. I really gotta take down some of these ads here. These guys are just getting ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Not just the ads, but these Lieutenants of Rage and stuff. And this guy over here now. These are the pain in the butt guys. Because if I can leave these ads up, they're just gonna work me.
Your sentence.
Receive my sentence. That doesn't sound good. Oh no. I don't even know what I'm shooting at. I'm just firing all my arrows into blind eternity over here. Throw down another one of those, teleport over there. Azaro always seems to know where I am, and he always seems to want to kick my butt.
Must I do everything myself?
Yes. Alright, did I take out both of his lieutenants there? Yeah, I did. Alright.
Strike with fidelity.
There we go. Press Z to turn the loot off so we can actually see the screen now. That's awesome. Alright, get into the thing. Alright, let's take this guy. Oh, there's a frost idol over here. I didn't even see that. We definitely gotta put an end to that. I don't know, is there going to be more idols over there? I didn't...
What ambition!
Okay, that was the second Izoro fight.
Determination overcomes domination. This is the one law of sovereignty.
I guess after that we head to the next section here, so let's jump into that. This is the Sepulchre Atrium. Let's check our location. We've got another silver cache and 3 directions to go. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. And here we have another part of the poem.
The warrior bled upon Azaro's stones and cursed Azaro's ilk. He looked upon the walls of his tomb, built by his masters, his enemies, and called for the first ones to carry him to the forest and fields of his Ezomir. Yet while the first ones remained silent, the guide did speak. Of secrets planted by clever hands enslaved by gold. And with one such secret, plucked the life of the warrior from the first one's jaws.
Oh man, so the buddy Eternal that had the wits and everything betrayed the warrior and left him to die. Oh jeez. Oh well, we'll see when we find more interesting stuff. Alright, I just ran over here and opened my first silver door. So we're going to head in here and see what the silver doors are all about. It says there was a silver cache in this area, so I'm assuming that the silver keys are probably all about treasure, and then gold keys are probably all about advancement through an area, is my guess. because the gold keys have always been to a new area so far. You guys might see that I'm attacking a little bit faster now, and that's as you saw I just leveled up. I just got Deadly Draw a couple levels ago, and now I'm working my way towards Heavy Draw, so I can have both the superpower bow abilities. Oh, that must have been, was that the silver key? Yep, that used the silver key. Alright, Chaos Orb, Transmutation Orb, a lot of orbs, and unfortunately, doesn't look like anything else even worth picking up. Alright, well that's that. Alright, I'll see you guys when I get to the next area. Alright guys, looks like I finally made it to the final Aspirant's trial, so let's jump right in. I assume this is going to be another...
Aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises.
I assume this is going to be the final Izaro fight.
The custom of the Lord's trial was upheld throughout the founding years of the Empire. Veruso's successor, Caspiro, was a low-born legionnaire, the lone survivor of a labyrinth that claimed the lives of every high-born contender, including Veruso's only son. Caspiro proved to be every bit the emperor that Veruso was. Alas, the Lord's labyrinth was corrupted by those with the vanity to consider their blood more precious than their empire. Selfish blood breeds selfish times, and the Empire paid for it with its own blood, with the Knight of 1,000 Ribbons, with that most regal of cannibals, Emperor Romira. Not anymore. I, Izaro Frecius, shall return us to justice. I shall build the greatest Lord's labyrinth in Asmerian history, and my successor shall be chosen by the goddess herself. Only when the Lord's labyrinth is drenched in selfish blood can a true leader ascend the throne.
Oh my gosh, well I hope that the place is full of selfish blood by now. I want to show you guys this unique I found, Ashrand Buckskin Tunic. It's pretty awesome, and I linked these two together. They weren't linked together initially, but it gives you a ton of fire resistance, health, can't be ignited, and increased physical damage with ranged weapons, which is what I'm all about. And socketed gems are supported by level 10 added fire damage, so that's pretty awesome. If I get more sockets on it, that would be fantastic, which I might try with these things. But when I equip it, I don't have enough intellect or something to use some of my gems over here. Oh, it says I don't with that right now, but yeah, when I take this off, see, I can't use 3 pieces of my gear, so I might be doing something wrong, or just having bad luck. Oh, we got more poems here. Let's give this a listen.
The guide led the warrior down a path that wound and twisted through fields of blossoming promises, green-bladed hopes. The warrior closed his eyes, a mere moment to feel the warmth of the sun on his back and to drink from the guide's proffered flask. Now the warrior staggers and crawls down the wounded, tortured causeway. The bitterness stings his weeping eyes, the fire roars in his belly, consuming him. The warrior will not ascend. Instead he hunts, guided by his love for Esamir.
So maybe the warrior is trying to hunt down the guide after all that and put him down. That's what it seems like. Well, it looks like we could have entered this place from 2 areas. That's why 2 different passages offered. But let's step into the final trial and hope that I can actually get through this without getting obliterated. Oh no, there's so many traps. Is there going to be other things to deal with? I hope not. If it's just traps, then it's like whatever, man. I'll just stay out of the traps. But ooh, that was a big hit. But if there's like, oh yeah, see, there's an idol in the corner. I'm gonna have to go deal with that. Are there all? Oh gosh, so much damage, so much damage. Please don't die. Let's just try and just pump them full. Just take some damage, man. Oh gosh, there's so much crap going on. I really need to take down that frost idol. Okay, let's take these guys down. Just don't panic. Don't panic and watch out for his abilities. I can do this. Oh, that was risky dodge right there. pump full of some damage. Put down that thing. Oh shoot, 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 shoot.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Oh gosh, Frost Idol, don't come up. I need you to stay down. Thank you. Oh, that was a bad teleport. Oh, I'm dead.
Apparently, this is the ending.
That was just stupid of me. I can't believe I did that. Alright, well, I'll see you guys when I get back to the end of this place again. Alright guys, change of plans. The laboratory has been absolutely brutal to me and I just cannot seem to get it down. So I think I'm gonna take a little bit, learn from my experiences, maybe do a little fine tuning on my equipment, especially maybe with this new unique armor here, because it seems pretty good. It might be good for my abilities. I don't know. I'll see if I can make it work. But yeah, I'm just going to play around with stuff for a bit and see if I can come up with some new stuff. But thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying this ridiculous Let's Play. Sorry, this was kind of like a catching up on story / dying a whole lot episode. But yeah, we'll hopefully get it down next time. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.